Tuesday night baseball now from Comerica Park in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Chicago White Sox and the Detroit Tigers. Adam Eaton, one of the league's best hitters, looks to gain ground in the chase for an AL batting title. First pitch is next. Casey Mize gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Now the first pitch. Tim Anderson is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone. Whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set, you take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
And there's one gone to start the night. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
The batter will be Nick Madrigal, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 5 homers and 37 RBIs. The 0-1. Down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Bouncer up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Watch out, this guy's on fire, mixing in another base hit. Average starting to creep above 250, well on his way to moving that batting average in the right direction.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Madrigal rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box, Eloy Jimenez. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
That is it. The third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Ready now for the White Sox, Yoan Moncada. And the White Sox looking for more here in the game's opening frame. First pitch on the way. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Grossman retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Sox get one on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Dylan Cease is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Victor Reyes is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. The 1-0. Lifetime in this matchup. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Now the 2-1.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Inside, he misses, ball 4.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Next for the Tigers, Brock Detheridge, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First things first, here's a throw over. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
Well, this game is still getting underway, so maybe he wasn't quite awake yet over there at first. Hate to have a guy picked off, but I guess it's better in the first than in the ninth.
Now the pitch. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball, just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Willie Castro. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner, it's ball 1. The average coming in at 266, 11 home runs, and 54 runs batted in. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Edge of the zone that time, taken and ruled a strike. The 2-2. Oh, he got his fastball that time as this one sent into right center. That's a base hit.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Fernando Tatís Jr.
And here's Renato Nunez as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Castro leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 2-1. Fly ball right down the line and left. On the run is Jimenez. And he makes the catch in the corner. One left for Detroit. They're down 1-0. So here's Jose Abreu, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play.
The first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Now here's the first offering. As he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Up next for Chicago, Adam Eaton. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Now the first pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Now the 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. A runner at first with no outs here. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 21 homers and 61 RBIs. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
The next batter will be Luis Robert as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
And this one's in the dirt, and he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. A strike, and it's 3-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And the count will be full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Now at the plate, Tim Anderson. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. The set and the 1-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
1-0 good guys as we play inning number 2. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this.
I just want a loved one.
Last half of the second set to go. And that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right side, but it's well foul. The windup and the 0-1.
Count 1-1.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Robert is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Batting 6th, the third baseman.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And I'm going to focus today on Tim Anderson. And when I say his name, I think quick feet. Not only defensively at the shortstop position, but also putting the defense on their heels. When he gets on base, look for him to take off. And he's got a strong arm as well from shortstop.
The next batter is Jeimer Candelario, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 15 long balls, and 61 RBIs. Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside, 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Batting 7th, the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch on its way. White Sox are out to an early 1-0 lead as we play the 2nd. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
The second baseman, Nick.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
To the plate now, Jose Altuve. And he takes ball 1. Count even now at 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Swing and a miss on the slurve that time. It's 1-2.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock, that 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
Reined in. 1 there on the first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
So now to the plate, Eloy Jimenez. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Nothing doing here for the White Sox, but they're up 1-0.
Now they telling their friends, I don't know who my friends, they like to pretend. Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them.
So now here is Robbie Grossman as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The left fielder, Robbie Grossman.
First pitch on its way. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 2-1 the count. Pitch on the way. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Standing in now, Nico Goodrum. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He'll check in here at 277. 17 home runs and 66 driven in. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 18 for him on the campaign as the Tigers have made this a 1-1 ball game.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
Into the box now, Victor Reyes.
The center fielder.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 281 the average entering play. 7 homers and 55 driven in. One and one. Grounded back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Into the box, Brock Detheridge. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball in a count like that is just unforgivable.
That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Throw won't get him.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Willie Castro. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Left side. Moncada fields it cleanly. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. That's how you roll it. 5-4-3. A double play sends us to break. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
The third baseman, Yoan.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Right side. He's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Into the box, Jose Abreu worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Now here's the pitch.
Ball. Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down to the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now is Adam Eaton. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. 2-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Heading out towards shallow right. Mazara's under it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Renato Nunez. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Renato Nunez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the 3rd baseline. And 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Count 2-1.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
3-1 fastball, middle cut, and he didn't miss it. That's the fight throughout the course of the game, to get yourself into count leverage and capitalize.
Stepping in now, Jeimer Candelario. A ball and no strikes. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. On the ground is short. This could be two.
Anderson brings it in.
Back to first, and that was a sparkler. A double play, and the inning is over. We are in Motown, but I don't think we'll be seeing any of these people dancing in a soul review tonight. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
The windup and the 0-1.
Line, but speared on a hop.
And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. The batter will be Luis Robert, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. The batting average down in the low 210s with 19 homers and 74 RBIs. Down and away, ball one. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. One out, nobody on. Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Ran it in on him as this is bounced toward short. Scooped up, and there's out number 2.
Up next in Chicago, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Stepping in next, Tim Anderson. No hits to this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looked like the sinker there, dipped a little below the knees. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
The catcher, Wilson Ramos.
First pitch on the way. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And now a pitch on the way.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base.
The left fielder, number 8, Robbie.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Robbie Grossman, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And for me, this is the side he looks more fluid from. A little more control in his swing, and it seems to lead to more consistent contact than from the right side.
He's set. Here it comes. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. Runner goes for second. Now that's popped up. Abreu is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, the second baseman, Nico. Good draw.
Ready now is Nico Goodrum. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Ramos leads off second with one gone in the inning. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Two and one after the foul ball there. From the belt, kicks and deals. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Here comes Tony La Russa out of his foxhole at the end of the dugout, and a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Michael Kopech takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Victor Reyes will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First and second now, one man out. Fouled away. The 1-1 home.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
To 2-2 now.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In now, Brock Detheridge, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 offering.
Nope. Ball 1.
1 run, 6 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. High in the air out to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Tigers strand a pair. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. And stepping in, Nick Madrigal. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Nick Madrigal.
On its way is pitch number 75. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Well, ball 3 here. Hey, and the White Sox would love to start an inning to get that leadoff guy on. They'd love to get a leadoff walk right here.
The 3-1. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. From the stretch.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Runners on the move for second. Hit down the line at first. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base.
Now batting, left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
So next to bat will be Eloy Jimenez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the stretch. Popped him up. Candelario in foul ground, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the White Sox, the third baseman, Yoan.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. First pitch of the AB now.
That's a ball.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Yoan Moncada.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Two balls, no strikes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Grossman is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox. Score remains tied 1-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Willie Castro.
That's shortstop.
First delivery to him.
Castro.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1.
Hey. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball 2.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's gonna have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
So now to the plate, Renato Nunez. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the 0-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
At the plate, Nomar Mazara. That's lifted the other way out to left. Giving chase is Jimenez. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers, still tied 1 apiece. Kyle Funkhauser is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jose Abreu. Pitch on the way. High in the air down the right field line. Headed after it is Mazzara. He's around first, heading for 2. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in at third base with nobody out, representing the go-ahead run.
The right fielder.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Adam Eaton digging in next, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a line drive into left field, a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Standing in now, Yasmani Grandal. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 on its way.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Ready with the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Eaton aboard here at first with nobody out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Reyes will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the center fielder, Luis.
Stepping in once again is Luis Robert. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
1-1 the count. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Sox get a run here on 2 hits.
Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll.
So here is Jeimer Candelario. No hits to this point.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
The 1-0 home.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
3-1 the count now. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And this is through into right field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Into the box, Wilson Ramos, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Here's Robbie Grossman as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here comes the 1-2. Is looked at off the plate for a ball. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runners on first with 1 down. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Stepping in now, Nico Goodrum, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. The 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
High and deep down the left field line. Now another 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Count remains 2-2. From the stretch. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. Tigers leave 1. They're down 2-1. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. First pitch on its way. As he'll cut on and miss it, a good slider at the knees for strike 1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
And a step on first himself for the out. And now Nick Madrigal. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 2-1. Hit in the air to right field. Mazzara is there. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose Altuve.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Jose Altuve. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him. The 1-0. 2-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
3-1. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Reyes finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They still lead it 2-1. Aaron Bummer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Victor Reyes, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
A high fastball is in there. Ready with the 0-1.
Count 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
The 1-2. Hit to second. And this is through into right field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
In now, Brock Detheridge. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up, and now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second. Next, it'll be Willie Castro. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 0 for 5. He's set and the pitch. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Now the 1-0 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1. Reyes, the runner at second with 1 away. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
You know, D-Ro, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
At the plate now, Renato Nunez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
The count now at 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box now, Nomar Mazara, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
3-0 now.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
And that's finally over for a strike. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he misses with it, ball four. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Now batting, third baseman
Derek Hill will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Next up is Jeimer Candelario. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 3 for 9. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Here's the first pitch to him.
There are a couple points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
2 men are on with 2 men out. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-0 pitch.
Three and one with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And that misses for ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Cody Hoyer answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Wilson Ramos will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball one, no strike.
Two out, bases loaded. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Two and two. Here it is. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's the 2-2. On a line, that's a base hit. But it's offline. He scores. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, Diego. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Standing in now, Robbie Grossman, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. In the dirt here. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. 3 runs already home here. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Jimenez has got it, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We've played 8 full. Detroit is out in front, 4-2. Derek Hill will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Jose Cisnero comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's gone 2 for 6. He also has 1 home run. First offering on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Cisnero has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Comes set and the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Pitch on the way. Got a piece. It's 2-2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. In there, a base hit.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Adam Engel will come on now and pinch run here. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Reyes will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number one. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Digging in will be Adam Eaton. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's a perfect 2 for 2. Now the first pitch as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Here it comes, 1-0. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning two on the high chopper. They only get one, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Next to hit is Yasmani Grandal. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and one strike. Nunez might try to make a play on it. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. And as is heard on television all throughout Chicagoland, you can't put it on the board. Yes! So a 2-run shot to left center as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Hey, any home run in late innings certainly feels good, but when you're able to take the closer deep, you definitely send a message to the opposition. That's their shutdown guy out on the bump.
Gerson Moreno takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. So now to the plate, Luis Robert. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
I'm sure every pitcher on the staff could use an extra run right here. I know the bases are empty and there's 2 outs, but stay on the attack. Get a guy on first base. You never know. You get something going and string a few across.
Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Tigers. It's now 5-4 Chicago. Adam Engel will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Liam Hendricks comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning. Nico Goodrum will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. From the stretch, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Victor Reyes, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
In now, Brock Detheridge. Left side, but well foul. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Last breath for the Tigers. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Popped him up. Abreu has room in foul territory. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yep, just another successful day at the office for these guys. But this one has a little bit of added significance, as that's win number 82 for them on the year, so they're assured of finishing the season with a winning record.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The White Sox used a 3-run 9th to help propel them to the win. Cody Hoyer earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Liam Hendricks closes the door for the save, number 36 on the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Tigers, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.